Welcome in, I'm your host Cole Brown, talking about the top 5 receivers on deep targets in the NFL through the first 11 weeks of the season. Coming in at number 5, we have Los Angeles Chargers fourth-year receiver Tyrell Williams. On the year, Williams has 322 deep receiving yards and has caught 8 of his 10 catchable deep targets. He has been the most effective as a deep threat when targeted on the left side of the field. On throws 20-plus yards to the outside left, Williams has caught 4 of 6 balls for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. Coming in at number 4, we have Tampa Bay Buccaneers receiver Mike Evans. Evans has 323 deep receiving yards and has hauled in 8 of his 9 catchable deep targets for 4 touchdowns, which ranks tied for 4th among all receivers with 6 deep targets. Evans has been the most effective when targeted deep outside the numbers on the right side of the field, where he has hauled in 3 of his 4 targets for 108 yards and a touchdown. Mike Evans also has the most yards on go routes among all receivers, hauling in 5 receptions for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Coming in at number 3, we have Los Angeles Rams receiver Brandin Cook. On the year, Cooks has caught 10 of his 13 catchable deep targets for 344 yards. Cooks has made his money on deep crossing routes, as well as when he's matched up in single coverage on post corners, and he is currently the best receiver at the post corners in the NFL. Moving along to number 2, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers speedy receiver Deshaun Jackson. Jackson has caught 9 of his 10 catchable deep passes for 374 yards and 4 touchdowns, and his 4 touchdowns ranks 4th among all receivers with at least 6 deep targets. Jackson has been the NFL's best receiver at running the post route, hauling in 171 yards and 3 of his 4 deep touchdowns. At number 1, the best receiver on deep targets in the NFL is Kansas City Chiefs receiver Tyreek Hill. On the year, Hill has caught 16 of his 18 catchable deep targets for 574 yards and 6 touchdowns. His 574 yards are 200 more than the second best guy, and his 6 touchdowns are tied for 1st among all receivers. Hill wins down the field in a variety of ways, whether it's post, goes, or deep crossers, and is currently the NFL's best receiver at running deep crossing routes, where he has hauled in 192 of his deep receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Well, there you have it. That wraps up our top 5 receivers on deep targets in the NFL through the first 11 weeks. Make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to the channel for more future videos.